if there is a blemish on the record of the Los Angeles Lakers and their front office, it is letting Alex Caruso go in order to sign Talen Horton Tucker. And, by the way, they could have signed both. They just didn't want to be in the luxury tax at that time. This was pre-aprons, okay? And Alex Caruso ends up signing, I believe, like a $10 or $12 million contract with the Bulls. And I get it. Because of where they were in the luxury tax, it probably would have been, on their books would have felt more like 20. But, man, that guy won you a championship. Like, he started that Game 6 and changed the conversation of that game and the complexion of that game in 2020. And then in 2021, played his ass off for you. And we've seen so you had forget about the glimpses. You had the actual vision of what he was and what he could have still been and what he, what the projected to still be.
Right. That's
right. You had proof of concept, and you still didn't re-sign him. And the man goes out there last night and just balls the freak out, okay? 31 points, hits a bunch of threes.
8 threes.
Right, and defends his ass off,
like
whether it's guarding Wemby, guarding Harper, guarding Castle, switching on to guys. He's a freaking menace out there. And if there's a blemish on the Lakers front office, it is Alex freaking Caruso, man.
And by the way, not new news, but it just keeps coming back every year.
Oh,
because
my God.
the guy is a give you everything he's got on the floor. I'll sell out. I'll sacrifice my body. I'll do whatever the team needs. You need me to score? Like last night, I don't even know if Alex Caruso's ever scored 31 points in an NBA game prior to last night.
I think that's the second highest total of his career.
I don't know that he's ever hit 8 3-pointers in one NBA basketball game.
Well, that was a first.
He was amazing offensively last night. You mentioned it. He'll do anything you ask him to do defensively. He is, as I like to say, heart and soul. That's who he was. That's who he is. And you let him walk out the door, and now this guy who won a championship with you is now a 2-time champion and is one of the true leaders of the defending champions who happen to have the MVP on their team.
Do you know where Talen Horton Tucker is right now?
Where is Talen Horton
I think he's in like China or Turkey or something.
Fenerbahce of the Basketball Superliga in the EuroLeague.
In Turkey.
Oh, that works, though. Turkey works.
No, it doesn't.
No, it's close.
It's close.
Turkey's a lot closer than Oklahoma City.
It's in the
Russia.
Baltics, right?
Yeah,
Or something
it's all
like
good. I mean, it's, geographically, it's somewhere other than here.
And when the Lakers signed THT, they paid him more than twice as much as Caruso got from Chicago.
Yeah.
$32 million.
Well, it's interesting you say that. I know we're just getting started. We're just warming up. But I got to say something, that last night when I watched these two teams play, and I realized how young San Antonio is. And by the way, San Antonio wins this game on the road without De'Aaron Fox. Now, we talk about, and we'll get to, I'm sure, deeper into the conversation about the turnover issues that San Antonio was having last night. Well,
but by the way, I mean, listen, that was the same issue the Lakers were having against the Thunder. That's the issue everybody has against the Thunder. But I will tell you this. I reported this on the air.
Tell me.
When I was behind the OKC Thunder bench, early in that game, like late in the first quarter, right before the Thunder made their push to close the gap, Alex Caruso, before the coaches, because here's what happens, okay? Teams call timeout. Coaches huddle, I'm sure you've seen them on the floor, right? Usually around like in the painted area. Players huddle first. Alex Caruso gathers everyone. He's like, yo, listen up. He's like, Stephon Castle. He goes, we're not giving him any presentation. We're allowing him to go one-on-one. He goes, we got to show bodies. We got to force him to pass. He's their highest turnover guy. Okay? And then what happens? The kid ends up with 11 turnovers.
Right. Balanced by 11 assists, but still, 11 turnovers. Brutal.
They identified him as the guy, Caruso identified him as the guy, like, that's the guy we got to go after.
Well, and to your point about Caruso, yes, he'll throw his body around the floor. He'll do anything for his team. Yes, he can score when called upon to do so. But it's the mind, it's the brain, it's the smarts of being a great basketball player And that's what the Lakers walked away from. They handed him off. They gave him away for nothing.